Come on up here. Good? That's good.
Coach, you want to give an opening statement, and then we'll open up for questions.
Okay. First of all, we'd like to thank University of Louisville for letting us come and play over here, which we really appreciate. And our guys were really excited about coming over and playing, being that I got a bunch of guys from the area and things like that. So they really was excited about having a chance to come over and play. With that being said, I really like Louisville's team. And, they're quick, they're fast, they play hard. They just shoot the ball as well as they normally do. And, they've had 3 games prior to ours where they just knocked the lights out. So you're not going to knock the lights out every night. But, their balls look good. And a lot of times I'm sitting over and saying, that's going in. It didn't, but you know that they have that kind of ability. So, it was an exciting game for us. I thought they were really good. I mean, they challenged us. And I think they really, for us, I think it's going to really help us for what we have to do for our season. And I have a mature team. I had 2 seniors and 3 juniors start for me. They've been through a lot of different things, a lot of wars. They played other Division I schools, so in some ways they weren't really overly intimidated, even though, Louisville was big, and that makes a difference. But I thought we really challenged them. We didn't give them easy things. The threes didn't come up easy. And I just thought we worked hard. I mean, we're a Division III program on the corner over, so I think what we did today was impressive. I thought what the kids today was very impressive.
Open it up for questions.
Coach, can you talk about just the fact this is the first time Spalding's had the opportunity to play Louisville in the game? What does that mean to your program to get to this point and to have this opportunity to showcase your program?
Well, it means a lot. You'd be surprised if people don't know Spalding has a basketball team. So for us, it's humongous. It's huge for us to have this opportunity. And then, not only that, play the way we did. Again, I just thought we played awfully well. I was proud of my guys, how they competed, and for 40 minutes they didn't stop. And that's all I can ask them. We made some mistakes. They're quick, they're fast, they're aggressive. This level is that way. I spent 20 years on this Division I level, so I'm familiar with the way it's played. And so, it's a lot of things that on our level, that doesn't happen on this level. Physicality changes a little bit for our guys. So, we had to navigate some of that. And I thought overall we did a good job with it. But it was just a very, very good experience for us, and it really helps hopefully illuminate what kind of basketball we're playing on 4th Street, what kind of basketball we're really playing. I have a good team. I have kids that they get at it, and they're proud about what they do, and they work hard at it, and hopefully people saw it.
Anyone else?
I think they finished with close to a 20 or 21 steals tonight. For anyone who played, can you just kind of talk about just how they came at you guys defensively and just some of their tendencies there to get after the ball?
I would more so say it was just the physicality at first when we first got out there, understanding how different the aggression is from D3 to D1 and getting used to that. I think that caused the majority of our turnovers.
I think once everybody, settled down, we stopped turning the ball over. But it was just like the energy, the atmosphere. We're not used to playing in that type of atmosphere. So people probably had butterflies, but once we got going, we got going. I felt like we can play with anybody.
Agreed.
Also for the players, you guys have been around and seen Louisville through the years, in the last couple of years. What were your impressions of this team as compared to previous teams?
I would say they look solid, better than the previous years. They moving faster, they move the ball pretty quick. They looking to get up shots, threes. They look efficient, I would say so.
To back up on that, I would definitely say they're an unselfish team. Like you said, they move the ball, so of course you move the ball, you're gonna get open shots. They always make the extra pass. I think we can tell they definitely work on that in practice. That's about it.
Good.
For the players, what do you feel like you can take away from a game like this that that can help you all down the line?
Experience. Just being out there running, playing a team that's a higher major than you, definitely you're gonna get better as a player from that.
I would say our intensity level when we first come out on the court, always having it up, being ready to play hard and go hard for each other on the court.
Yeah, as a follow-up, when you play games like this early in the season, are you kind of surprised when a team like Louisville has that kind of cohesion and cooperation on the court for a group that's just been put together?
I feel like they got a great coach over there, so they probably doing some real nice things in practice, team camaraderie type of things. And they're all seniors. Majority of them seniors, so they got a lot of experience on the court already. So once you know how to play basketball, getting with other guys that know how to play basketball as well, it all kind of meshes well.
It's a lot easier.
Anything else for the players? Great. Okay. Players who leave then, or you could stay.
This one's for the coach. Coach, most teams, especially when have lower level teams coming down here, they'll come in, they'll pack the paint, try to guard against their size. But you came out and played your game today. Like you guys went out, you weren't afraid to run with them. Just kind of talk about your philosophy coming because it didn't seem like you held anything back in the game today.
Well, we work a lot on our defense. We were a kind of defensive-minded team. I seem like it as much today, but we are. And again, I go back to I've had these guys for a while now, and I know what they can do. I know they understand certain things, and it's just how they are. It's not as much as me. They're that way. They got a little aggression in them. They like competition. They like to play. They like getting after it. So, we weren't going to pack the paint and all that stuff. And then on top of that, U of L's a three-point shooting team. That's what they are. That's going to be their call. And they really do it well, and you better guard it. If you don't, they're going to make it, and that's what I told my guys. So we stretched out. We didn't worry about the paint nearly as much, even though we tried to play it when they did. And they did a good job of touching it with the dribble. They come off at middle screen and got downhill a little bit and pushed it in the paint on us a little bit. But with that being said, we kind of understood what they were going to do, how they were going to do it. And then we kind of stretched out and tried to take it away from them as much as we could. But again, they scored almost 100. So what do you say? They're a good team. But again, I thought we did a good job as well. Had we not turned it over as much early, I really felt like we could have kept it a lot closer. Because if you check the score and you look at the line score for the second half, it's a lot closer than the first half. The turnovers, they scored 29 off of 19 turnovers the first half. We settled down the second half. The pressure didn't bother us nearly as much, and we were able to, do a little bit better job there.
Anything else? Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys a lot. Okay, appreciate everything.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Take the BBs.
Now you can take it. Keep it.
It's been a wonderful experience. I grew up here, so it's my first time doing all this. Appreciate y'all.